Hey everybody, welcome to first week of your course here. My name's Warren Martin. I'm one of the business instructors, and first time I've had, I think, all of you in a course with me. So I do these weekly videos. I try to keep them short to about 3 minutes or so. This one might be a little longer because since all of you are new, I'm gonna go over a couple little things. But I usually start out my scenery here, and then I do a little bit of inspiration or motivation or something to kind of keep you focused a little bit. So I got my focused graphic here, but some of the things that I try to pass on to students is about the lifestyle of a student. um, High school for a lot of kids is cramming on a Sunday night, and sometimes that habit gets carried over into college, which is not the way to do it. um, I talk about, you know, making school part of your life. Some of you, I don't know, you're at different stages. Some of you are just the beginning, some of you are halfway, depending where you're at. But you know, from my own experience and everybody else that's gone through this, the school thing, making school part of your daily life. Just like, if you're a coffee drinker, you get your coffee. If you're a parent, you take care of the kids. You don't wait till Sunday night to do these things. And if you approach school the same way, where it's just part of what you do instead of something extra, it'll be a lot easier on you. You'll also retain, more of the information. You'll save time because when you're trying to play catch up, you actually end up spending more time doing that. You're spending hours and hours maybe on a Sunday instead of just spending, a half hour, or an hour a day or something like that. It's also an expectation in school that when, for the schoolwork and the time you put into a course, that you're putting 10 or 20 hours a week into just one course. So, keep that in mind when you're thinking about how you're supposed to be spending your time. So anyway, so that's my point there. Oops. And also, just making the time. I know everybody has schedules. You got school, of course, you got work, you got other commitments, and trying to make time, and it's about making the time. Not you don't have time, so that's just another little thing I throw in there. So, and of course, finish line. You may not want to hear this, but you know, finishing course is just the beginning for the next course. But finishing your degree or the program you're in is just the beginning. When you get to the end of whichever program you're in, you're starting another. I call them chapters in what you're going to do next. So it just depends on what your focus is or direction is. So anyway, so my point is, stay focused. Get to the finish line, but don't think that's the end, just the beginning. Make school part of what you do every day, and you should be good. You'll do much better. So this is how I got the course room set up, but you can still go into the module, just like straight into the modules here. I assume everybody knows how to get to their book. So you click, you get in there, because this is not from what I understand, this is not your first course. So, but you get into the book, then we got the weekly assignments here. So, so what we got here, we got your presentation. So this first week you're going to have two chapters, chapter 1 and 2. Chapter 1 covers accounting, basic accounting. Chapter 2 is the system of accounting. So I like, I tell students, go through these presentations because they got a lot of the information in here. You got just the 2 chapters, and like I say, when you go in here, you got your discussion. Just to clarify on the discussions, the first post, your initial post is due by Wednesdays. That way you give classmates time to respond. So this one's pretty straightforward. Then you got to do 2 replies. So you go to your classmates, plus you reply to this instructor video. So when you get in there, you're just going to do a reply to this post here. You do the reply. When you get in here, you'll see that I'll have a little announcement. I'll have this video, and I usually have a YouTube video too, just something of interest, motivation, or just a vacation or something. So just depending on what you see in there. But I just I'll do a test question, and so that's the reply is whatever my test question was during the video here, you just tell me what it was, and if you want to comment or anything. You don't have to write a book or anything. Just say, hey, I usually use pictures of grandkids, so but you tell me what they're doing or whatever the case is. But either way, make sure you get the initial post in by Wednesday. And these discussion posts are more than a sentence. They need to be like a paragraph or something that talks about. Like this week, I mean, it should be pretty simple. Other weeks, there might be more course-related topics. So. All right, I went through, okay, and then your homeworks. So when you get into the homework like this week, you click there and you get your Word document. I got one here, I got it pulled up right here. So as you go through here, it's pretty straightforward. If there's any questions or anything, let me know. What I usually tell people to do is open up the Word document, and the first thing you do is you enable the editing. And then you go ahead and you save the file. That way you can just, fill in the blanks, or, hit the enter key here, and, make sure you keep the questions straight and stuff like that. But so that's pretty much, on how to do the homework there. And what else? Dun, dun, dun. And then you got your, you got quiz every week, and then you got your research. So research is done at for week 4. It's pretty, it's not a whole lot, so you should be okay here. Again, if you got any questions or anything, now that's the other thing about me. I'm a 7-day-a-week person. Office hours are posted, but basically no one's ever showed up for office hours because 7 days a week. So if you got a question, you can text me, or you can use the inbox system here and send me an email, and I get back to people either right away or within a few hours. So you're not waiting for a particular time or anything like that. Even late into the evenings, I mean, I'm one of these late night people, so no worries there. So you can get in touch with me anytime. Doesn't matter what day it is. So there. Oh, I also have this little video down here at the bottom of this page here. Pretty good, I might just post that. But anyway, okay, so pretty much there it is. You got your discussion, your homework, and your quiz the first week. Start working on your research paper. If you got any questions or anything, you can get in touch with me. And then my test question. So here I go. Where's my test question? Okay. Oops. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so this is a 6-year-old grandkid. I got 6-year-old and a 2-year-old, so the 2-year-old was a little sick at the time when we had the big snow a few weeks ago. But anyway, let me know what's going on. That'll be a test question. Just type that in reply, and then I know you've watched the video. So with that, I will let you go. Again, welcome to the course. I'm looking forward to interacting with you over the next 5 weeks. And like I say, I'll do these videos every week. Future videos will be a lot shorter. This one ran 8 minutes, but future ones will be like 3 minutes or something like that. So, all right, with that, that'll do it. Have a great week. And again, anytime you got a question or anything, you can just text me, call me, do the email, and I'll get back with you pretty quick. So, take care, everybody. Have a great week, and welcome to the course.